I honestly can't do anything other than apologize to each and every single person watching this video and also happen to have watched my previous videos about TikTok. There is really no easy way for me to say, my dear friends, but I am returning to TikTok once again to venture even further into this new realm that we seem to have opened up. But since my first ever video about the Roblox community over on the app known as TikTok, the Roblox TikTok community is so big, I had no idea. At this point, I think it becomes pretty obvious that I really did have no idea that the players of Roblox actually use TikTok this much, and since we discovered that for the first time, I believe it's given you guys a lot of time to go over there and investigate things a little deeper than I did. Like, all I did was look at the hashtag Roblox and watched a few of the videos that appeared first. So unless we are going to be counting a few weird stories of Roblox characters giving birth, I didn't really find anything all that deep. But let me tell you, you may as well be detectives at this point, because the amount of information that you can find in such a short space of time, it's absolutely incredible, and I thank you dearly for oftentimes sending that over to me. Quick guys, you have just 5 seconds to like this video starting right now. I swear it takes barely a second, and so I absolutely believe in you. Hey, great job on doing that. Now let's begin part 2 of your mini challenge. I'm being real generous here. Take another 5 seconds to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Now, congratulations on completing our little challenge that I just completely made up on the spot. Your prize is my forever love and gratitude. So the last time I made a video discussing a fairly large problem that goes on within the community of the Roblox TikTokers, we kind of just talked about how people just film themselves breaking the Roblox terms of service by bypassing literally any filter that they know how to bypass, and some of these people even went as far as to create whole tutorials on how to do so, but on TikTok. And I suppose in a way this video is staying on the same theme of Roblox TikTok people are breaking the rules, except this time it's not just about them having the naughty no words on their clothing. No, this time I have been informed that the Roblox exploit community, if that's a real thing, also takes up a considerably large portion of the Roblox side of TikTok. Roblox exploiting and exploiters on Roblox, this is a topic that seems to keep finding its way over to me and somehow we often end up discussing it, whether the video is about exploiters or not. But I would honestly just say that that's purely because it seems to be a lot more common, and especially as of recently, I'm pretty sure that when I go to record Arsenal or to simply just play it for fun, out of the servers that I join, one of them will almost always contain someone hacking in one way or another, which is quite a shame and seemingly a much more difficult issue for Roblox to tackle than perhaps we realize. And of course, it's no fault of the Roblox developers themselves. I don't even think that needs stating. But hey, let me show you what has been happening on TikTok, and I think I can start by saying that this situation is pretty close and similar to what happened with the bypassing stuff. There is almost like a balanced mix between people just filming themselves exploiting or setting their exploit program up, and then the rest of the people are just out here creating tutorials on how to copy their actions, but 100% just on TikTok. And I guess since I'm creating a video on the topic, let me make things as clear as I possibly can make them. Don't be getting no wires crossed here. I do not condone the breaking of the Roblox terms of service in any single way possible, not even in the slightest. I know you guys aren't like this anyway, but hey, always remember not to copy what these people are doing. I will not be showing anything like their tutorials or names of programs or anything like that. Just don't go breaking the TOS, man. It's nowhere near necessary. But much like last time, to begin looking into this, I started with a very simple search of Roblox exploit on the TikTok app. I've already told you what the majority of the videos in this search result contain, but if we move ourselves into the hashtags tab, we have the exact number of views that each hashtag here contains. If you remember from the first video, I mentioned that hashtag Roblox was getting close to 10 billion views, and now just 2 weeks later has pretty much 12 billion views, which is still incomprehensible to me. I never even expected any Roblox players to be on TikTok in the first place, never mind enough of them to garner up billions and billions of views on this one hashtag alone. But anyway, hashtag Roblox exploit is the first one at the top and has around 22,000 views, which isn't crazy, especially after we've just been looking at numbers like 10 billion, but all we gotta do is move down by one space, and this is where things began going up. Hashtag Roblox exploiting has almost 250,000 views on the entire tag. And you know there is a problem when that number is sitting up there and the number of views that hashtag stop Roblox exploits is quite literally 0. And yet your typical Roblox exploiting videos or even tutorials in that area, they have been around on YouTube for the longest time, and it's really not something new that we have never seen before. But the thing is, and pretty much the main reason I'm not really showing any of these videos, is I found many of them that include the video creator showing their face when doing this. And with it being TikTok, I would imagine that this was quite obvious anyway, but they are most likely children, as in less than 13, and that's why this is a much more complicated situation than when it happens on YouTube. A lot of these people are so young that they are just not capable of realizing what they are doing. They just shouldn't be doing. Granted, they should know that rules are rules and should not be broken no matter what, but I feel like when you are younger, you just don't have as much of an understanding or a grasp on the idea that it's actually quite serious. You know, I also noticed that when it's videos of these people showing themselves committing the act of exploiting, they either show their entire actual username or they make sure to make it a point that they are in fact using an alt account so that they quote unquote cannot get banned. There is just simply no in between when it comes to this. But I mean, with talking about issues, usually we can get some kind of awareness spread around and get more people to talk about the problem and continue to bring it up. But like I briefly mentioned a couple of minutes ago, this is a much more complex situation to actually deal with, and especially for Roblox. Because much like the point that some of the exploiters made, using an alt account so that they can't get banned, like where are we supposed to go from there? So this isn't really something that we can fix just by talking about, and that's not at all what this video was. This is literally just for fun. It's just somewhat laughable to me that people are taking to TikTok to film themselves exploiting on a game like Roblox, and boom, here we are making this video. I am pretty excited and curious to see what else could possibly come from the Roblox community being in the deep and dark pits of TikTok. Chloe Games on Roblox TikTok, what will she find next? But anyway, let me know what you guys think of the Roblox exploiters obviously loving Roblox TikTok so very much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.